Welcome, fellow fish freaks. Fish behind glass, yyzgeye here, your host for the momentito. So I figured I would explain myself a little bit before I get into this video. If you've been following my channel, I just started doing a dwarf gourami breeding project. So when I started this project, I decided that I might tell the story a little bit different because I'm sure there's plenty of dwarf gourami breeding videos out there. And I was watching Jef B the other day, and he was talking about how he was going to change up his channel a little bit. You know, he says, how many water changing videos can you watch? And I got his point on that. And so that gave me an idea on one thing. And also with all of the drama that comes along with getting these fish to try to reproduce, I thought, well, there is a way that I could tell this story a little bit different. So of course I had to go full fish behind glass on it. And so the other day I was farting around on YouTube and I came across a live streaming from CJ's Aquariums. And that was a really fun experience, by the way, CJ. That was really cool to see you kicking it at work. And so he had made a comment to me about, one of these days I want to see you without your sunglasses on. Well, you know, there's no point in making CJ wait on that. So I figured what I would do is go ahead and let you see exactly what I look like. Now there's a reason why I wear sunglasses, and you'll notice that as soon as I take them off. And basically I'll take them off and I'll explain why I wear the sunglasses, and hopefully then you understand.
This is a test of the SCG emergency broadcasting system. If this were a real emergency, you would be directed on emergency procedures. This concludes our test of the SCG emergency broadcasting system. We will now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
And so now the whole mystery is taken care of. So let's go ahead and get into this video and check out what my powder blue dwarf gouramis have been up to lately. Thanks for watching. Fish pond. Catherine's new tank mate came in clueless. It must have been the first time he'd ever seen a female before. Catherine was still hiding from the suspicion over Heinley when Edgar came along. She never could get past the whispers of her involvement in the loss of his eyes, which led to his death. She tended to take it out on the confused Edgar. A tidal wave of power came over her. But the tides changed, and soon Edgar was holding the title of tank boss, taking possession of a space to call his own. Catherine was able to open up her heart again, and soon began to wonder, is Edgar the one? Is this gruffy gourami my real soulmate? Edgar was doing well in the tank. He had gained some weight, gained some color, and gained confidence. He was no longer competing for food, and he found he had a new interest, Catherine. Catherine found herself falling deep in love with Edgar and found everything that she did with him totally fun. Edgar began to get a stirring, and soon he knew it was time to start grabbing vegetation. Soon he was working on building a nest. He began to work, and soon he was working all the time. But Edgar needed help on his nesting skills. He got the general concept, but he found it was very complicated in building a nest. And even though Edgar was tiring out, he still managed to get to third base with Catherine. But all was not well. Soon, Edgar began to falter and fail, and it wasn't long before he would pass away. Once again, Catherine was alone. But a new male came in on the horizon. It was Heathcliff. He was stronger, bigger, and more colorful than Edgar, and the passion began to grow right away. Heathcliff had superior vegetation gathering skills, and soon he was preparing for a beautiful nest and for more with Catherine.